5 ways to break free from generational trauma. Have you ever caught yourself reacting to your child in the way that reminded you of how you were raised? Maybe you've said something and instantly thought, that sounded just like my parents. What if I told you that many of our parenting struggles aren't just about us? They're rooted in patterns passed down for generations. The way we handle stress, express emotions, and even set boundaries, all of it can be shaped by generational trauma. The good news is, you don't have to pass it down. In this video, I'll show you 5 powerful ways to break free from generational trauma, heal emotional wounds, and create a healthier future for yourself and your children. Stick around till the end because I'll be sharing one of the mindset shifts that changed everything for me on my healing journey. Let's dive in. Dear moms, have you ever felt triggered by your child's behavior and reacted in a way that reminded you how you were raised? Even if you swore you'd never parent like that. Maybe you struggle with patience and emotional regulation because you were raised in a household where emotions weren't talked about. You find it hard to set boundaries because you were taught that being a good daughter meant always pleasing others. You feel guilty for prioritizing yourself because you were raised to believe that mothers must sacrifice everything. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone and you're not failing. These are generational patterns that can be broken. By the end of this video, you will understand how generational trauma influences your parenting and mindset. You will learn 5 practical and powerful ways to break free from harmful cycles. You will discover healing techniques to release past wounds and create emotional freedom. You will also gain tools to parent from a place of peace, not past pain. You will also feel empowered to raise emotionally healthy, self-aware, and resilient children. By the end of this video, you'll have the awareness and action steps needed to stop generational trauma in its tracks, so that your children grow up in a home where love, emotional security, and respect are the foundation. Let me start with my personal story. A few years ago, I had a moment that completely changed the way I saw my parenting. It was a typical evening, dinner was running late, my child was upset over something small, and I was exhausted. Suddenly, I found myself yelling in frustration. And then it hit me. I sounded just like my mother. I flashed back to my childhood, where emotions weren't always safe to express, where anger was met with more anger, and where I learned to suppress my feelings to keep peace. And now, here I was, unintentionally passing the same pattern onto my child. I felt guilty, shame, and fear, but also determination. That moment was my wake-up call. I didn't want my child to feel unheard, dismissed, or scared of expressing emotions. I wanted to break the cycle. I made 5 major shifts that changed everything. I learned to pause before reacting. Instead of yelling, I took a deep breath and chose my words carefully. I started inner child healing. I realized that my triggers weren't because of my child, they were unhealed wounds from my own childhood. I redefined discipline. I stopped equating obedience and respect and focused on teaching through connection. I sought therapy and self-growth tools. Reading about generational trauma helped me understand that awareness is the first step to change. I modeled emotional intelligence. I started expressing my feelings in a way that showed my child that emotions are valid, but how we respond matters. The difference was huge. Now, when my child has big emotions, I don't meet them with anger. I meet them with understanding. When I make a mistake, I apologize. And instead of feeling trapped in the patterns I grew up with, I feel empowered to rewrite them. If you've ever felt stuck in the old parenting patterns or struggled with reactions you wish you could change, know that you are not alone. Healing generational trauma isn't about blaming the past. It's about choosing a different future. And in this video, I'm going to share 5 powerful ways to break free from emotional trauma so that you can raise your child with love, emotional safety, and respect they deserve. So let's dive in. Let's start by understanding why, as a conscious parent, it's important to break these generational trauma. As a mother, we strive to raise our children with love, patience, and emotional intelligence. But what if the way we were raised is getting in the way of how we want to parent? Many of us grew up in households where emotions were dismissed. Obedience was mistaken for respect. Boundaries were ignored. Guilt and shame were used as discipline. Now that we are raising our children in a different world, we want them to feel emotionally safe, confident, and heard. But sometimes our own unhealed wounds show up in our parenting. That's why breaking free from generational trauma isn't just about us. It's about ensuring that our children don't inherit the same pain, patterns, and struggles. If you are a mother raising children between 5 to 18 years old, you've probably noticed moments where you struggle with patience and emotional regulation because no one taught you how to process emotions in a healthy way. You feel guilty for prioritizing yourself because you were raised to believe that good mothers always sacrifice. You find it hard to set boundaries because you were never allowed to say no to authority figures. You catch yourself using phrases or disciplining styles you swore you'd never repeat. The truth is, many of our automatic reactions as parents are deeply, deeply rooted in how we were raised. But here's a good news. Trauma may be passed down, but so is healing. Think back to your childhood. Were there moments when you felt unheard, unseen, or emotionally unsafe? Did you ever suppress your emotions to avoid conflict? Were you taught to prioritize others' feelings over your own? Now, fast forward to your role as a mother. Have you ever reacted to your child and later thought, that sounded just like my parents, even if it wasn't the way you wanted to respond? That's generational trauma at work. But here's the most important part. You are in a unique position to change the script. You get to decide what continues and what ends with you. By learning how to heal your own wounds, regulate your emotions, and create a safe emotional environment for your child, you're not just breaking trauma cycles, you're creating a new legacy. As conscious parents, we believe that parenting isn't just about control, it's about connection. We want our children to grow up feeling safe to express their emotions without fear, respect for their boundaries, loved unconditionally, not just when they behave. But we can't teach what we haven't learned. If we don't address our own unhealed wounds, we may unintentionally repeat the same pattern we experienced. Our children may grow up struggling with the same emotional challenges we faced. We may pass down generational pain instead of generational healing. But when we break free from these cycles, we create a ripple effect. We become emotionally aware and more patient parents. Our children grow up feeling emotionally secure and confident. We shift our entire family dynamic towards healing, trust, and love. So, healing isn't just for you, it's for your child and their future children. When you learn how to break free from generational trauma, you parent from a place of peace, not past pain. You create a home where emotional intelligence is a norm. you raise a child who will never have to recover from their childhood. And in this video, I'm going to share the 5 most powerful ways to break free from generational trauma so that you can heal yourself and raise an emotionally strong, self-aware child. So let's dive in. Before we move in, I highly recommend grabbing a notepad or opening digital notes app. You would want to jot down the generational patterns that you recognize in your own life, the action steps that resonate most with you, and small changes you can start implementing today. Also, at the end of this video, I'll be sharing a free Breaking Generational Trauma workbook, which will be super useful to you. Plus, I have an exclusive invitation to my Healing the Generational Mother Wound Masterclass, where I'll guide you through overcoming generational trauma. So let's get started. Let's start by understanding generational trauma, which refers to deep-rooted emotional, psychological, and behavioral patterns that are passed down from one generation to the next. These patterns usually stem from unhealthy parenting styles, authoritarian, neglectful, or overly critical, unresolved emotional wounds like fear, guilt, or shame, cultural or societal beliefs like mothers always sacrifice, patterns of survival rather than thriving, scarcity mindset, emotional repression, or lack of self-care. When left unaddressed, these cycles continue, impacting how we parent, our relationships, and even our children's emotional well-being. Here are 6 key aspects of why we need to break generational trauma. Number 1, emotional repression. Suppressing emotions instead of processing them. Number 2, unhealthy conflict resolution, using shame, guilt, or avoidance instead of open communication. Number 3, lack of boundaries, feeling guilty for saying no or overgiving to please others. Number 4, fear-based parenting, parenting from control rather than connection. 5, self-worth issues. 6, guilt and obligation cycles, feeling responsible for others' emotions. Breaking these cycles allow us and our children to experience emotional freedom, self-worth, and healthy relationships. So why? Why should we break these? It prevents passing down the same pain. When we heal, we stop our children from inheriting patterns of fear, shame, and emotional neglect. 2. It helps you parent with emotional awareness. You become more patient, present, and emotionally aware. 3. It creates a safe and emotional environment for your child. Your child grows up feeling validated, heard, and respected rather than dismissed. 4th, it strengthens boundaries and self-worth. Breaking trauma cycles help you set and maintain healthy boundaries in a relationship. 5th, it reduces emotional triggers and reactivity. Instead of reacting from past wounds, you respond with intention and love. 6th, shift from emotional legacy. Now let's explore the 5 powerful ways you can start breaking free from generational trauma. So how would you do it? Number 1, acknowledge the pattern. Awareness is the first step. You can't change what you don't recognize. The first step is identifying the patterns that have been passed down in your family. How would you do that? Reflect on your childhood experiences. What beliefs, fears, or emotional wounds did you inherit? Identify repeating patterns in your family. Do you notice cycles of emotional suppression, criticism, or fear-based parenting? Journal your emotional triggers. What situations in parenting or relationships bring up intense emotions for you? Recognize what you want to do differently. What do you wish had been different in your childhood and how you can shift for your child? Have honest conversations with yourself. Instead of blaming, approach this with curiosity. Why do I react this way? Seek external perspective. Therapy, books, or support groups can help you gain clarity. Let me give you an example. If you grew up being told, "Stop crying, it's not a big deal," you might struggle to validate your child's emotions. Instead of repeating this, you can say, "I see that you are upset. Do you want to talk about it or need a hug?" Second method, rewire your emotional responses and heal inner triggers. Many of our emotional reactions stem from unhealed wounds from childhood. Healing helps us to respond instead of react. Practice mindful parenting. Pause before reacting to your child's behavior. Ask yourself, am I responding based on the present moment or this is my old wound? Use breathwork and grounding techniques. Deep breathing helps regulate emotions before reacting. Replace negative self-talk with self-compassion. Change "I am a bad mom" to "I am learning and I am doing my best." Reframe old parenting scripts. Shift from "children should obey" to "children deserve respect and guidance." Seek therapy or inner child work. Unresolved trauma often hides in how we parent and interact with loved ones. Model emotional regulation for your child. Teach them how to manage emotions by showing them how you manage yours. For example, if your child spills juice, your instinct might be to yell. Instead, take a deep breath and say, "Accidents happen. Let's clean it up together." Number 3. Set boundaries without guilt. Many of us were raised to believe setting boundaries is rude or selfish, but boundaries are essential for emotional well-being. Identify where you need boundaries. Where do you feel drained or resentful in a relationship? Communicate boundaries clearly. Use direct but kind statements. Stop over-explaining or justifying yourself. You don't need to prove why your boundary is valid. Expect resistance and stay firm. Some family members may push back, but be consistent. Teach your child to set boundaries. Encourage them to say a no and express their needs. Honor your own needs without guilt. Self-care isn't selfishness, it's necessary. For instance, if a family member criticizes your parenting, instead of engaging, you can say, "I appreciate your perspective, but I'm choosing a different approach." Fourth, redefine discipline. Shift from control to connection. Breaking generational trauma means moving away from punishment-based parenting to connection-driven discipline. Shift from punishment to teaching. Instead of timeouts, use time-ins, helping your child process emotions. Model respectful communication. Speak to your child the way you want to be spoken to. Validate emotions before correcting behavior. "I see you are upset. Let's talk about it." Teach problem-solving skills. Instead of yelling, guide your child to find solutions. Avoid shame-based discipline. No more of "you are being bad." Instead, say, "that choice wasn't okay." Repair after a parenting mistake. Apologize when needed. It teaches accountability. For example, instead of "go to your room," try "let's take a break and talk about it later." Fifth, prioritize your own healing and self-care. Breaking generational trauma isn't about parenting. It's about healing yourself so you can show up fully. Set daily self-care rituals. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing helps. Join a support community. Healing happens faster with connection. Release guilt around prioritizing yourself. A healthy mom is equal to a healthy child. Seek therapy, coaching, or journaling practices. Practice gratitude and affirmations. Shift focus from survival to thriving. Rest without guilt. Healing requires emotional and physical rest. So, moms, you have the power to stop generational trauma in its tracks and create a future of emotional freedom for yourself and your children. If this video resonated with you, subscribe for the notifications. Like this video and drop a comment below saying what generational pattern are you committed to breaking. What's one thing from this video that you are going to implement today? Do not forget to download your free bonus Breaking Generational Trauma workbook, which is packed with journaling prompts to uncover inherited trauma, step-by-step strategies to rewire emotional response, and boundary setting scripts to create healthier relationships. Also, if you're ready for a deeper transformation, join my Healing the Generational Mother Wound Masterclass, where I'll guide you through how to heal from childhood wounds and parent with emotional freedom. The exact process I used to break free from toxic patterns and practical tools to raise emotionally intelligent and self-assured children. If you know another mom who needs this, share this video because healing happens in community and together. Together we can break the cycle. Here's to conscious parenting, emotional healing, and a brighter future for your children. See you in the next video.